Welcome back, guys, to another episode here in Minecraft with Makion. It's a new day, in-game and in real life. And so, last episode, we worked on building the house, the town hall, and the storage compartment, or storage hall. So, what we're going to work on today is getting a few villagers and starting the economy. We have to establish the town. So a few things that we really want to make sure are in place when starting a town is these things. Not torches everywhere. It just makes it that much easier to keep your villagers safe. Now it's a new day. We should have a merchant coming around soon. Let's see if we can't climb up through the hole in the roof and see him. Maybe not. Is he around? Should be. Oh, there we go. Look at that. We have a merchant and 3 nomads coming in. So what do we have here? We have a butcher, bard, and a cleric. So none of them are really going to be super helpful this early in the game, but we need some farmers. I think what I'm going to do is a couple farmers and a lumberjack, architect, tradesman. So spending emeralds right off the bat. There is lumberjack. Where is farmer? I think farmer is towards the end. No, here we are. 1 and 2. And that'll leave us enough for a guard. So I do have an order for let's see, he is the smart one. 18, 7, you can see, 22. So this guy has a lot of intelligence. So I think I'm going to make that guy and this guy, or gal, sorry, my farmers. And Howard Enotion, well, you're going to be my lumberjack. So these guys should get started right away. One thing I do need to do is I want to bake some potatoes. It's just going to be that little bit extra help for them to get going. Now, different foods do have different happiness values. So, just over half a stack. These guys are getting some baked potatoes right away. We want to go farmer, lumberjack, guard, and miner. That's the order that I recommend. Yes, I know I bought 2 farmers, but I want to do a bit of manual stuff first instead of automating entirely. Alright, it is the end of the evening. I'm cooking up some steak. Finished cooking all the potatoes. And just wanted to kind of show you what's going on here. The start of the first evening. Left the door wide open. So you can see the beds turn yellow when they're valid, and then they turn green when they're claimed. So these guys were in here sitting in their chair enjoying a nice evening. I'm going to let them do their thing. Shut the door, of course. And first night will go by. Let's see what they gathered today so far. Our goal is going to be to trade as much as possible. But I don't think that we got a little bit of spruce. What else? Wheat seeds, some wheat. We got a few things. I made a few tools. I think they took them already. They took some. And some sugar cane. So we didn't get a whole lot, but that's to be expected right off the bat. Oh, look, there's some zombies. So let's see if we can take care of these guys. Took care of him. Villagers, they asleep yet? No, not yet. There's a spider. Get some tools. or weapons. Yeah, I'm just going to go with an axe again. It actually has more attack damage than a sword. And see, this is what I was talking about needing torches earlier. So, let's see if we can't get some torches. I've got 3, no, and a stack. There we go. Kill him. Place a few torches around. We want our village to be nice and safe. So I'm going to continue doing this. Alright, we made it to the first night, and these guys survived. We're back working again. It's probably going to take a few days for these guys to gather enough resources to be worth anything, but we'll see. Yeah, see, barely any wheat. Well, we'll see how they get along. I did a whole bunch of torches, did almost 2 full stacks of torches around here. Found a couple little caves, but we made it through the night, so that's a plus. I think the next guy we'll get will be a guard. Hey, what do we got here? Maybe this might help make up our mind. Allard is a lumberjack. You know, another lumberjack might not be a bad idea either. We can make it through the night on our own, so let's buy another lumberjack token. Not him. Lumberjack. Let's go find our 4th villager. Here he is. Alright, go chop you some trees. Now watch this, he's probably going to get 1 wood. Yeah, he chopped down a tree and he got 1 spruce. But there's a lot of trees here for him to chop, so as he levels up, oh, this is the other guy. As he levels up, he should be getting a lot more. Yeah. So at the start, it's a lot of time that goes by to get things going the way you want. Something I want to go over. He is making a wooden axe because he ran out. He used it up. Oh, he even gained a skill level there. So he's now level 6 lumberjack with 7 intelligence. So they can have more skill than intelligence, but it goes slower after they hit whatever intelligence they're at. But one thing I wanted to point out when I made this food, now player made food gives half the happiness and hunger than villager made food. But there's a couple varieties, so variety actually plays into account also. The different types of food will either make them, if they eat the same thing, they won't be as happy. If they eat different things, and they'll be happier. They like the different thing. Oh, tools was the other thing. Now, she's got one of my stone hoes instead of the wooden hoe that she created herself. But player-made tools, they wear out 3 times as fast as a villager-made tool for villagers. So it's really in your best interest to provide them with either good stuff, or like I'm making stone stuff, which is actually going to wear out faster than her wooden stuff, but she doesn't have to spend time crafting it. So you can actually go in here, and I'm going to turn off the craft wooden hoe. And oh, they're all going to bed. So another night. Great. Excellent time for me to go and make sure all of their crafting is turned off. So chop, let's see, craft. Turn off his crafting. Here's craft wooden hoe, turn off his, and wooden axe. So to make sure that things don't slow down or they
quit working entirely, I want to make sure that there's enough tools in here for them to keep using. I think I put the tools here, so there's a couple hoes, so that'll be good for now. And I need a couple axes. I'll probably do 4 and then 2 more hoes. So there's plenty of tools for these guys to choose from for now, and I want to make sure that they stay stocked up, because that'll save me time, or them time, not having to craft their stuff. Alright, made it through the night, put a couple more stacks of torches, and we got some more nomads here. Wow. 23 intelligence there. That's what I'm looking for more right now. 21 is a druid. What do we got on this gal? 6 intelligence. So, I don't think we're going to have enough emeralds to get more than one. So what kind of guy do I want? A guard would be really handy. I got 4 emeralds. What does a guard take? 5. I think I'm going to do a farmer. I'm going to do one more farmer. Because we got a lot of stuff to farm. I think one was 23 and one was 22 intelligence. 21. 23. Alright, you're a new farmer. We're going to learn how to farm. Oh yeah, craft, wooden hoe. Take that off. So unfortunately we can't take advantage of these other nomads that came through. What do we got for trades today? Potato, wheat. We got a lot of different types of lumber, so let's go see what kind of stuff these guys have collected. Oh, we got spruce. Throw some of those in there. So there's 4 more. Hey, we can get a garden now, actually. Let's do that. No, wrong guy. Should we do a guard or another lumberjack? You know, I'm going to do another lumberjack just because it'll bring in that many more materials right off the bat. Intelligence. There's one with a bit more, I think. Before these guys leave, where are they wandering around at? Or did they go home for the night? No, here he is. Yes. Boom, lumberjack. Alright, go do some choppy chops. Let's see, what if I tell this guy not to do oak or spruce? So I'll have some guys working on those trees and then some guys working on these. Better double check my tools. And I think that's almost gonna be another night. Alright, so it's been a couple more in-game days. There's actually no nomads today, but we don't have enough goods to trade with the merchant. These guys just got to keep working, keep doing their thing, but we are full up on beds, so we need another house. And so I guess it's a good thing we don't have any nomads today. So I am going to make another house. I'm probably going to have to chop down some of the spruce myself because that's the wood I want. I'm going for a lot of aesthetics in this one. I've tried, a lot of functionality, just, basic square homes, which I guess works. But, I want it to look really nice here, especially as I'm putting this on YouTube. the guys, they've been the villagers, they've been working pretty hard all day and harvesting crops. Got one more trade. Wheat, actually had a full stack of wheat. So looks like we're almost to a stack of carrots, and well, nowhere close on potatoes, but oh well. And I don't know if I want to branch out from farmers and lumberjacks yet. I think I might do another one of each once I get this house up and running. I'm going to pay a visit to that village again and see if there's another 6-house token, because you have to use the token just from that same village. Otherwise, might have to actually buy a token. But I'm going to keep building this house. Last night, there's only one zombie came in here, so I'm not really worried about guards right now. Once it gets large enough, then the necromancer can come, which is pretty cool. And you actually get quite a bit of emeralds. Oh, there's a zombie. You actually get quite a bit of emeralds from the necromancer. So that'll be kind of neat if that happens. See if we can defeat the necromancer. He's actually quite strong. Kind of like these guys are super annoying. And maybe need a couple more torches here. But it's generally pretty safe here in this village. So I'm not too worried about needing guards at the moment. I think it's 8 villagers is when the necromancer can start spawning. Alright, it's a new day. I went and raided a couple other villages for their emeralds around here. Being as I'm on a single player world, I'm not too concerned about griefing other players. Alright, so guard. It went up. Oh yeah, and I need a guard post. Guard post 2. Perfect. So, let's go find this guy. And see if he make a good guard. So, I got 2 other villagers. I think I showed you guys that. And now I'm at 8 guards, so now I'm at 8 villagers, and I want to get a guard. Here we go. What's this guy? Zachary Grantham. Oh, and he is a guard. And let's see, I think his guard post is just going to be right here. Ta-da! So now he will patrol around this area, and which is right in the middle of all my buildings, so everything should be good there. Alright, so here's something else I'm doing to try and make my village go a little faster. I turned off the farmers tilling and planting the crops. So they leave these little spots like this all over. So I have to go through, re-till the dirt, and replant the crops. But that's time that they're not doing that other stuff, where they're actually fairly efficient at just harvesting this stuff. Like the sugarcane, I think it took 1 motion, just bang, harvested. So now I need to go and replant everything in here, but hopefully, let's see how it goes. But hopefully they'll harvest things a bit faster. You just died. My guard just died. How? Oh, you know what? I bet they spawned up there. Ooh, that's just so my fault. Oh. Well, level 11 guard. Level 11 guard, and I helped him get killed. That sucks. And here's another mob. You die. Take care of you. Well, I guess that means I'm gonna have to get another guard. Things you gotta watch out for. Phase 2, establishing your town. You need to make sure you put enough torches around, which I showed you that. Get the buildings built, which we did, last episode in phase 1. And we haven't yet got a miner yet, so that was my next step. I was going to get a couple miners going. Alright, so something I noticed here a little bit ago was that when I turned off the farmers replanting things and tilling the soil, that everything is starting to be a lot more harvested, which was my point. But what I am wondering, I think I might need to double the amount of farms I have to keep these guys busy. I have actually been doing some trading, and I actually got a miner and a mine shaft. So I had 59 emeralds here. Almost been able to trade every day with the merchant since I started doing this. And so far it's been quite successful. I actually wasn't able to trade today because I traded so much before. But I am going to add several more farms over here. I think I'm going to double everything. So 2 more wheat, another potato, and another carrot. One of the things I want to work on next, I want 2 things. A library and a blacksmith and a blacksmith shop. So I need to do those and make my extra fields. I'm going to need a new hoe. Got plenty of those over here. Yeah, so they can do that. Need to grab my bucket. And I'm going to get several more fields put in and see how this goes. I'm probably going to reduce the number of trades I do in the near future, but that's fine, because once everything gets going, then trades are going to be booming. Look what we got here, another nomad. What are you? Gorilla Grifter, level 22. Well, you're pretty smart, so how about making you my replacement guard? I think I will do that. I need my emeralds. I only need guard and tradesman. And let's go find guard. Guard. Let's see, put you back. Alright, Druella. Welcome to the village. You are most welcome, and we would very much like to have you here. Well, you can get lost in here. You know what I might do is grab another miner. But what does a blacksmith cost? Oops. 6 and 42. Ooh, so I'm gonna need to make a trade. Where's the merchant? Alright, come here, buddy. Let's see what we can do today. He will take redstone. Oh, I do have redstone. Potatoes. Carrots. Wheat's down to 1. At any rate, I've got enough to do a blacksmith. And just enough to do blacksmith store. Excellent. Now to find Druella, make her part of the village. No. Nicole Red Raven. So you're gonna just be wandering around here for a bit. So am I getting low on food? They still got baked potato. There's only a couple left. Well, I'm gonna chuck those in. Yeah, I need more food. Alright, I'm gonna get to work on my farms. I'll be back in a bit. Oh, you know what I hear? Do you hear that tinkling sound? That means that someone went to bed happy enough that we got a heart. So we got a little child. Someone is pretty happy. Oh, their happiness is going up pretty good. Yeah, so village is coming together. Ah, there we go. She put on armor. Very nice. I kind of like the looks of this. What do you think of that? A little bit of decoration. It's something I'm really working on, is making my buildings look better. Adding more color, more depth. I think it's coming together. I like it. Okay, let's see about wrapping up this episode. So I just wanted to go over a couple things here. Looks like we got some hearts, and maybe a couple. Not just the one heart in here. Do we have another heart? Let's see. Oh, we got a nomad there. And no hearts in here. So just to go over how to go through phase 2, establishing your town. We got a couple homes, and they're both home 6. We did our decorations the way we want, and which is totally fine because we had a little bit of time. We got to wait for either the right nomad to come along or get enough materials, to trade. And we have some lumberjacks and some farmers. So where things are going, we started our town, and we've got a lot of crops going. What is next? So after this, the next suggestion I would have would either be a blacksmith, which I've already gotten, or a library. So I kind of jumped the gun and built a little blacksmith here. So I kind of like this. It's a cute little building. Blacksmiths don't need a large space, but what they really do need is a anvil, which I do not have an anvil. I gotta go get a lot of iron because it takes 3 iron blocks and 4 iron bars. So I'm gonna have to do a bit of that myself to get her, Nicole, working on making items. I got one miner who's going and digging stuff. I'm gonna need more miners. I'm gonna need make an anvil and get a library, and that's gonna be my segue into phase 3, to starting your economy. So I'm going to break here, and if you're following along, make sure that you have enough farmers and you're getting things going with them to get enough crops coming in, enough lumberjacks so that the wood is coming in, and you got your different varieties so you can keep selling it. And yeah, make sure you get enough villagers. So I have a lot to do. Thanks for following along with me so far, guys. I really do appreciate the journey. Leave any questions or comments down below, and hopefully I can answer them, and we can improve this town even more.